crowd tonight because it's like 2:30 in the morning here. But I'm awake. I can't sleep. And why not get a few things off my chest? Hey, Peanut. I'm just going to call you Peanut. Hey, Anna. And I was in a hurry and didn't get it. Hey, Tinker. It's 5:30 p.m. Oh, so it's good by you. Yeah, it's late here. Hey, Galway girl. So sorry to hear about your aunt. So as you can see, I got a few of my extensions done, but I haven't done much. What's up, Steph? Hey, Cinnamon. See, Australia, it's a good time. Steve, what's up? So I want to tell you guys, before I even get started, about a new platform I found. It's not new, and they said it's like pedophiles or whatever, but whatever. It's called YouNow, and it's a really good YouTube alternative. The cool thing is that you can do it simultaneously from here to YouTube. So it's pretty cool. So, like, I heard people talk about pedophiles. I'm 48 years old, so I'm not worried about a pedophile. YouTube has pedophiles too all over, but whatever. And so it's actually really cool. We actually had a pretty good time today. I went on it twice, and you like learn different stuff, and you do different stuff on it. It's kind of like DLive, but much better, and it's actually pretty good. I actually like it. Now, when I tried doing it simultaneously with YouTube, the problem was YouTube ended up, YouTube for some reason kept cutting out. It was very weird. All right, let me take these things out because I hate talking with them. You're going to hear a pop. All right, at least I can speak now. All right. I know, you hear that pop. I can't believe, you know what's funny though? I used to like never go on live if I didn't have like my hair done and my makeup done. And now it's like, who gives a fuck? I guess I'm at that point in life, like, who cares? But tomorrow I'm going to look pretty. So, I'll wait a few minutes till a few more people come in. Hey, Poppy! Sage is doing much better. She says she's in pain. I feel bad for her because she said she's in pain. But it's just healing. I told her it's going to burn. It's going to itch. You're going to go through all sorts of stages. You have the old school, but I know I do. Because on the other one, there's no thing. Thank you, Julie. Look. I'm going to get some up. What's up, Robbie Roo? So, I have kept my mouth shut about a lot of things. What's up, Eric? Never actually caught you on a live, so lucky me. It is lucky you. So here's the thing. Couple things. First things first. I heard that my name is being dragged even further than I thought originally. So I'm going to embrace it. I want to give a shout out and a thank you to MFW, Miss Fucking Wonderful or Miss Wonderful. She has a bunch of different channels. Who wants to hear my side before listening to a bunch of fucking condescending cunts and whatever they say. And I did write you, I emailed you, and I guess it didn't go through. I don't know, but I'll email you again, or I'll leave a comment on one of your videos. I never wanted to be involved in drama like this. You know, like, yeah, some personal drama here and there, but I never wanted, like, to go full drama, and I still don't. But one very condescending cunt is going around telling people that I only want to talk to MFW because I want to get her subs. That would be you, psycho bitch, because I don't want to be in drama. I don't want her subs. I should have never even been involved with her at all. You guys got me involved with her. So if anybody's using her for subs, that would be you guys, because I'm not a drama channel. I don't ever want to be a drama channel, and I don't want to spend my life talking about drama. I'm also not a Chris Watts criminal person. Anyone that says they're in true crime, they're in Chris Watts true crime. They're not in real true crime. So I am in real true crime. I've done a lot of stuff. So do me a favor, don't blame me that you dragged me into this community, because I don't want to be here. But I have to give, again, a big shout out to MFW, who did say, I don't want to take your word for her. I want to speak to her personally. I want to see what Laura's like. I want to meet her myself. So I appreciate that, because a lot of people won't do that, especially in the drama community. They just run with whatever they hear. And what they hear is so over the top and such bullshit. So I appreciate that she's doing that she wants to talk to me. MFW is Miss Fucking Wonderful. Actually, I have to cut a story. I love you too, Patty. And it's no, Eric. What I mean by that is a lot of the drama people think that they're true crime. They're not in true crime. They were in Chris Watts' crime. They've never covered another case since Chris Watts. They barely even covered Chris Watts. But because they were in a Facebook group or a bunch of Facebook groups, they think they're a true crime community. They're not the true crime community. They're a fucking joke. That's what I was talking about when I said Chris Watts. Hockey Mom. I'm okay other than being hot. I'm sorry, Tim. Steve. So they bring me into this drama. They bring me into this community, bash me the fuck to no end with lies that I've proven, and then are so scared to get someone to talk to me. Why are you so scared of MFW talking to me? Why don't you want to talk to me? You're afraid she might actually like me? Because the story I heard tonight, it was like a dead ringer for mine. I mean, I'm talking a dead ringer. Like, I was listening to her talk to the condescending bitch, and it was like listening to my story all over again. We were all like, oh my God, that sounds way too familiar. So I know I'm going to get along with her, and I know that she's going to be great, and that's it. And I think they're afraid of that. I think they're scared that they know that we're going to get along, and there's nothing not to like. So they'll do whatever they can to bash the fuck out of me, hoping that she's one of these blind followers that'll be like, oh, okay, I'll take Wendy's word for it. I don't think so. So that pissed me off. 3:30 a.m. No, it's 2:30 a.m. By 3:30 a.m. I will be sleeping, because this won't be a long live. I do have to work tomorrow. And you ladies will be great. I think so too. I have no problem with her. I'm just not in the drama community. I don't want to be in the drama community. To do a couple of cases with her on true crime, with my experience, and I know she's like starting to delve into it, no problem. You know, we would probably make a great team on some stuff. But I don't want her followers. I don't want to be in that community. You know, these people thrive off bullshit. And then they even try to say, condescending cunt, try to say to her, oh, well, she doxes people. I think I showed a video this morning that proves that it's not me, but you keep running with that narrative. And she then, like, even MFW turned around and said, I've doxed plenty of people. What's your point? Like, nobody has anything on me besides bullshit. They don't even know how, like, it's just bullshit. So, perfect example. I'll give you a perfect example. Atria was live. I don't know if she still is. But I decided she was really good with the Delphi case. I don't know. I didn't cover the Delphi case because everyone else did. But she lives right near the Delphi case, if I remember hearing correctly. Miss Fucking Wonderful, MFW. So, and the condescending cunt, we all know who that is. So, they bring me in this community. They want me to, hey, Tina, they want me to, they want everyone to hate me in this community. And if they don't hate me, well, they're going to do whatever they can to make sure they hate me. So I'm in a Tria's live and I'm lurking and I'm taking screenshot after screenshot after screenshot just to prove a point. I'm dumbfounded at what I'm seeing. These people supposed to hate me so much that they spent 35 minutes. I'm sure they spoke about me when I left too. 35 minutes talking about the dumbest shit about me. The only thing that was real was a Tria. And I planned on bashing her when I first came on. But someone asked her why she was a patron of mine, and she explained the story. And she was dead on. There was nothing wrong with what she was saying. Unlike the other one who lied. But Atria was dead on. I don't know how she ended because I left. But up until the point that I heard, she was pretty dead on. Everybody seems to think that I changed with Marissa. I didn't change with Marissa. What happened was all of the fucking hate started because of Marissa. So when you're getting attacked with hate over and over and over, and I mean full-blown attack from every angle, did you expect me to sit back and cry like Tilly May? Did you expect me to sit there and cry like poor me? No, I wasn't going to sit there and cry. But nobody on that side wants to take responsibility for why I may have got uptight, why I may have changed, why I may have gone a little fucking overboard. Take a look at your actions of how you treated me after I try to make peace with Marissa. Yeah, you might want to look at yourself. And then you may not wonder why I changed. Because the one thing that most of them have in common, they all loved me before I became friends with Marissa. None of them had any problem with me before I became friends with Marissa. But all of a sudden, I become friends with Marissa, and now I'm a totally changed person. The only thing that changed was the way you guys treated me. So because you guys treated me like that, I snapped. Rightfully so. And I didn't trade anybody for money. I didn't trade my friends in. You weren't my friends by the way you fucking treated me, and the way you attacked me, and the way you came after me, and the things you said about me. You weren't my friends to lose. So to say that it was all me or that I changed so much, no. You guys need to take a look in a mirror and see your actions that caused it. So that was the first thing I wanted to say. Sage is doing good. Second thing I want to say is MGL's a pig. I'll agree with that. Second thing I wanted to say. I thought Wendy was so smart. Wendy said it's criminal act. Say someone did a criminal act. Hacky Mom, does this woman not accuse me of criminal acts daily? How many criminal acts has this woman accused me of? I had a laugh when I heard that. I did. I had a laugh. Secondly, so in these screenshots, this is what I have a hard time with. And I'm going to call it out. But this is what I have a hard time with. I'm not going to mention names. But there's somebody in that live, Atria's live, who is in the chat, who is claimed victim of suicide. Obviously, she didn't succeed. Claimed victim of how hard she had it. And that she can't handle certain things because she's a suicide survivor. Never in my life, besides this small crew, have I ever seen so many suicide survivors be such bitches, bullies, cunts, and liars. Never in my life. If you are a true suicide survivor, you have empathy for somebody else. You're not, and you know exactly who I'm talking to. Not you guys don't, but I know she's watching because I have a screenshot that says she watches everything I do. The fact that these people cannot own, oh, you're so right, you're so right. None of them can stand on their own. They all need to be placated by everybody else. And if they have to stand alone, they cry victim, poor me, let me cry now. One of the main reasons that I may fuck up a word, may read something, whatever, is because I actually look at chat and I'm on camera. So I can look at the camera and look at chat at the same time. And when I do that, I may just read something and not think about it. I may just say something and not think about it. So if you want to ever keep up with chat and be on camera, because we know you're not on camera, in the capacity that I do, bring it the fuck on. Because I have yet to see any of you hold a candle to the way that I read chat, answer people, and look at a camera. And can do it simultaneously any day. So when you can do that, then you have a right to say something about how I do things, or that I read something and may not know it. Or half the time I may just read it and not even pay attention to what I'm saying and just say it. But if you hate me so much, why in the fuck are you taking sound bites of what I say? That's a mental sickness. Anyone that spends that much time on somebody they don't like, you really should go to a doctor and get medication for like obsession, because that's sick. I would never, ever spend 2 minutes wasting time trying to get sound bites or recording somebody that I dislike so much. Or the simple fact, if you're recording just to be a bully or to get pats on the back or even to embarrass somebody, whatever. What the fuck is mentally wrong with you? But you want to claim how you're a suicide survivor. Bitch, give me a fucking break. But you're worried about me saying Colonial Sanders because I fucking read it and wasn't even thinking. Really? And then you have the people in chat patting you on the back going, good job, good job, good job. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, this, oh, that. But you're a suicide survivor. Yeah, okay. Would you guys, just curious, would it make you happy if you found out I hung myself because of all the bullying? Would you finally be fucking happy? Would you finally say, maybe we shouldn't? Don't worry, I would never fucking kill myself. I got 3 kids to take care of, and there's nobody on YouTube that can make me even fucking cry, let alone be depressed. So we're not going there. I'm just saying in general. Would it make you feel better if I fucking hung myself? Would then maybe you'd say, damn, maybe we shouldn't have done that. Gee, maybe we should have stopped. Same thing with Marissa. How are you gonna feel if Marissa fucking hangs herself? You guys, you're suicide survivors, but you're the biggest fucking bullying cunts I've ever seen. And for the big condescending cunt, do your children that you teach, wouldn't the parents be fucking mortified if they heard you on a live? Would they not? Would the school fire you if they heard how you talk to people? I don't, are views really that fucking important to you guys? I don't get it. I just don't get it. How does it feel to have another Patreon leak out your private meeting again? What the fuck are you talking about? Please. Colonel Sanders and Miss Doubtfire came out and pronounced it Miss Doubtfire. That's what I'm saying. Like, I have screenshots of this. They went on and on about it. It was so dumb. Like, really, guys? And it's not even what they said. It's the fact that it's not a matter of what I said. It's the fact that they can't even, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they can't even grasp how fucked up it is that they're taping things. They're spending time making sound bites of me. You guys have mental problems. Go out and see the world. Go out and make sound bites of birds and crickets and like things that matter in the world. My voice or my mistakes shouldn't matter to you. You spend 30 fucking minutes dragging me. Like, get jobs. Exactly. Hey, Shannon. They are poisonous. It's ridiculous. Wendy's a hard person. She pretends she's compassionate. She's not compassionate. She doesn't know the first meaning of compassionate. Shannon, nothing. I was in like a half hour of Atria's live, just lurking. Just to see if, they finally moved on. They didn't. And it wasn't Atria. It was more the chat. But even Atria at the beginning, it was like, like her phone sex operator voice. And honestly, I don't have a problem with Atria. She could talk shit about me all she wants. I don't care. But the ones I'm talking about, I never heard Atria say, like, oh, I tried killing myself and I'm a suicide survivor. Maybe she is, maybe she's not. I don't know. I never heard her say it. But I've totally, like, I don't care. If I can't look at you, I don't care what you have to say. You're meaningless to me. And I've seen what this suicide survivor looks like. I've seen her on camera. So I know who she is. She's a real person. But to put the word, I'm a suicide survivor, while you're bullying, just doesn't make sense. I'm not a suicide survivor. I've never tried it. I never would try it. But you don't hear me bashing people that have. You don't hear me hanging on somebody's every fucking word. That's serious illness. Like, you need help for that. Like, get medication for that. And I really mean that. You can't hang on everyone's word. I'll tell you, Wendy needs Kleenex or some Bloody Manners. She sniffs all the time. I lasted 5 minutes total. This show is very dated. I agree with you. Purple cult member. That's right. But I'm not even talking about Wendy at this point. I don't even know if Wendy's a suicide survivor. But I'm just so tired of victim, victim, victim. But are they really a victim? They don't seem like victims because they're the first ones bullying. Tina, I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. Everybody's using, I'm a suicide survivor. I'm a suicide survivor. There's very few people I've heard that really are suicide survivors. Nina is one of them. I believe her story. I really do. I truly believe her story. These other ones, they just cry victim when it suits them. Because a true suicide survivor, like truly, is going to value life. They're going to value friendships. They're going to value their enemies. And they're going to know that you don't bully somebody else when you tried committing suicide. Anyone that has children that isn't perfect should never bully somebody else. Ever. I can talk shit. And I can fly with the best of them. Tell me when you've ever heard me truly bully somebody. I don't do it. I don't even know how you really bully at our age, but you guys know what I mean. And I should be asleep, you're right. Nini's a toy. I agree with you. Jodes, most of us can't. So my point being is that if you're going to be, I love Nini too. If you're going to be a suicide survivor, then learn how to be a fucking human being. And understand that recording my mistakes shouldn't be the highlight of your life. And I know you're going to sit there and say, well, it's not the highlight of my life. I have screenshots to prove otherwise. And people think a lot of bullshit about me. And they can think a lot of bullshit about me. But the funniest thing that I find is so many people have asked you guys, so what is so wrong with Laura? What did Laura do so horrible? Do you know not one of you can give a real fucking answer? You've given lies. You've told lies. And I have videos for every one of your lies to disprove it. You've talked a lot of shit. But not one person has ever given one solid reason. So until you can give one solid reason, like real legit reason of anything that I've done to hurt any of you, please bring it on, because it doesn't exist. And that's the one common thread that everybody has said, is that you've never been able to give a reason. You just say, oh, because she's a liar. What have I lied about? Tell me what I've lied about. Because when you ask real people, and I'm putting certain people in this category, when you ask real people who I am or what I was, oh, we all loved her before she became friends with Molly. Believe me, Molly doesn't have that much power. But if you loved me then, I haven't changed. I'm still the same me. So it means one of two things, either one of three things. One, you either never look inside yourself to see what you've done to cause anything. Two, you're just a fucking idiot. Or three, you just have to be in a mob mentality because that's how you think. So as long as you're in that mob mentality, then you're approved. Then you get approval. Then you get the pat on the back. Oh, you're so wonderful. Because someone showed this to me, and I don't remember who it was. I honestly don't remember who it was, but I gotta say this. I think it was you, Stephanie, that showed it to me, but I'm not positive. Not positive. But it said, or Tina maybe. I don't remember. So don't get mad at me. But it was the best way to bring women together is to hate on one person. To hate on the same person. And that's what you guys have done. My name is Bill Channels. My name is continually talked about. I ain't that fucking important, guys. It was you, Stephanie? I thought it was. Hey, JM. And it continues. You continue to grow your channel just talking about me. Wendy was saying last night to MFW that you're a shady doxer. Well, I proved that wrong. And tribal mentality is mental. I agree. Oh my goodness, that lady's a train wreck. What lady? MF. Yeah, and she even said, like, she's not a shady doxer. I mean, I've doxed things. I'm not a shady doxer. But Wendy just wants to run with this narrative because they can't handle the truth. They don't want the truth. They won't be able to handle the truth. They obviously didn't see the video this morning, which I can't release due to names, but I can send it to their inbox if they'd like. I'm sure someone out of the 100 people that saw it has it. You are grinding at this YouTube game. I respect that, and you're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you, JM. MFW is Miss Fucking Wonderful. She's a big drama person. She's got a big following in the drama community. She's done a couple things. She's trying to, delve into true crime a little. Don't watch because they call some people out, but support. Huh? Oh, don't watch because they call some people out. Um, and I'm I'm just having a really, really hard time. Hey, Amber Sue, thank you. I'm just having a really, really hard time with why they are trying to fucking drag me into this community and then sit back and say, oh, Laura can't discuss drama. Oh, she's the one. Yes, that is correct, Tina. She's a lot like me. She's a little more hardcore than I am. I would say a lot more hardcore than I am. But if I was doing drama 24/7, I'd be just like her. I'd be fucking screaming and cursing and calling people out. It's not my community. I don't want to do it. She's 30 years old. I'm almost 50. I'm so done with it. But for them to, what's sea turtles? For them to just continue and continue and continue, my true comment is, don't wonder why I'm in drama when you keep dragging me in drama. When you keep dragging my name, and what the fuck are you so afraid of? What are you so afraid of her finding out from me? Our subs are different. MFW Sea Turtle videos. There you go. They have no content at the moment. Tuesday Night Live was so boring. I agree. But that's the thing. Show me one live that Atria does that my name is not the core of it. Same thing with Kiki. Kiki, like, I don't get her at all. I really don't. Her, Whiskey Gypsy, they all run with this fake narrative and think it's real. It's mind-blowing. I could never, ever spend so much fucking time on somebody that I did not like. I never. Who wants to constantly talk about somebody they don't like? I can't even stand talking about them as a whole without mentioning names 3 times a week, let alone constantly going into every fucking live and they talk about me. I mean, I understand that the whole thing is, let them, as long as they're talking, that's a good thing. I forgot exactly how the saying goes because it was like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning. Thank you, Blink, but I'm looking kind of rough. Kiki has no backbone. I totally agree with that. She's a follower. And then, that's the other thing. Here's the other thing I have a problem with. All of them bitch to have a comment to say about somebody's looks. The truth's looks, my looks, whatever. They always have something to say about somebody's looks. Have they not looked in a fucking mirror? Do they really think that their filters matter? Who the fuck do they think they are talking about anybody's looks? And I don't mean Wendy and Diane. I'm saying everybody else. Some of them will never panel up. When they do panel up, they got filters on. And even without the filters, like, one of them made a video yesterday based on what I said about paneling up. I guess I own her because I didn't think what I said mattered to her, but obviously it does. She made a whole video about it. And I don't mean the truth. I mean someone over there. And it just goes to show that my opinion of them obviously means a lot more to them than they mean of me, because I wouldn't give a fuck what they think. But I'm just trying to show them that don't play victim on one hand and then be a bully on the other hand. It's absolutely ridiculous. And if they can't see it, they do here, but not on her screen. What are you talking about? I don't get what happened to Kiki. She's gone off the deep end. She's always been off the deep end. I totally agree, Blake. Totally agree. Never saw Diane. Nope. You'll never see Diane. One looks like Slimer from Ghostbusters. I won't mention the name. Slimer from Ghostbusters. I don't know who that is. Your purple hair looks hot. It's not finished. It's only like one piece. I just started putting in extensions. But I don't have them in yet. I got lazy. Nobody's seen Diana ever on YouTube. That's true. No, it's true. Nobody's ever seen her. It's very true. Nobody has. They haven't seen it. That's what I'm saying, Rosebush. Like, at our age, who fucking worries about somebody's looks? Like, I don't get me wrong. I could see, like, you send a picture around, like, oh my god, she's gross or something like that, and that's it. It goes in passing, but you don't make an entire fucking live about it. You don't, like, there are people that I've seen pictures of, you know, because I'm such the doxer, that I don't think is attractive at all. But we said it once and then you move on. We've never mentioned it again. You don't go on and on and on for days and months dragging somebody. You just don't do it. And if you're going to do it, then don't cry victim when you get feedback. Don't cry victim if that person goes fucking haywire and just blasts all of you. Because that's where it's getting at. That's where it's coming to. It seems like that's the only way this is ever going to fucking end. Is if I just lose my shit and go fucking postal on everybody. And I don't mean postal kill them. I mean postal like air out everybody's shit. Because there's nothing anyone can air out about mine. My shit's out there already. But maybe if I seriously air out everything I fucking know, pictures and all, about every single person that won't keep my name out of their mouth dragging, maybe that's my only answer. Maybe that's the only way that these people will shut the fuck up and realize that what they're doing is wrong. And since I'm such the doxer and since I look so many people up, do you not think I have all the information I need to blast most of you? I mean, seriously? Like, since I'm such the hardcore doxer, I pretty much got information on all of you guys, don't I? Don't I have addresses, husbands' jobs, schools, kids' names, cars, license plates? I mean, isn't that what you guys tell me? That I'm so hardcore that I know all these things? So why don't I just go public with all of it? Why don't I just blast them in videos? Why don't I just show them everywhere? Let everyone know your kids' names and who you are and where your husband works or where your boyfriend works or if you're getting welfare, because some of you guys are. I mean, the list goes on and on. So if that's what you guys want to push me to, keep bringing it on. And I'll fucking release everything. Like, everything. And then you'll all be blown up. And then you're going to cry victim, poor me, poor me. No. Just shut the fuck up. Stop dragging me everywhere. That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying not to talk about me. You want to keep me relevant, keep me relevant. Stop fucking lying. I had to listen to fucking this fake ass bitch say today, oh, well, accusing me of a crime. Bitch, you accuse me of fucking crimes every day. From illegally using Patreon addresses. And that's a fucking crime. What else does she accuse me of? She accused me of a whole bunch of shit. Calling the cops. That I'm a cop caller. That I'm this. That's a crime too. So, but didn't I hear you say specifically that it's okay for somebody to get mad when you accuse them of a crime? Bitch, that's exactly what you fucking do to me daily, weekly, whenever you need views. So just stop. Exactly. You were made fun of because you said you were going to use super chat money for your teeth, but tonight on Randy's, they were pushing to give money to her, and she's supposed to be well off. Giving money for what? Laura can dox me. I'm in Europe. I don't get it either, Blink. Because the only reason they do that would be to cause drama. That's why they do it. I totally agree. Totally agree. You should really take a stand against Ben. Ben's a dead issue to me. Might as well. Exactly, Blink. It's exactly right. She can't get Laura fine. She can't. None of them can. It's fucking ridiculous. Just because you don't donate St. Jude's, bragging about making your Patreon bleed money for Pete's sake. What? What is that? Bragging about making your Patreon bleed money? What does that mean, Belle? Must be a lot scrapple. I hear you. And that's another thing. Why not show exactly what goes to St. Jude every week? And do all your super chats go to St. Jude or just on Tuesdays? Or just ladies' night? Because I believe it's just ladies' night. I think. I don't know. I think Laura should take the money and order extra teeth if she wants. Thank you, Blink. I don't need extra teeth, though. I got my stuff. I'm paying it off slowly. Oh, but according to them, Barbie and Imad paid, didn't they? I'm convinced the only other person that is blamed for everything and talk nasty about is President Trump. I think I might have it just as bad. No, not just as bad. And don't get me wrong, I totally appreciate all the support I do have. I'm not negating all the support I do have. I have some amazing support. And it kills them. It absolutely fucking kills them. No politics, bad day for Trump. They just watch everything, and I just want them to stop. Take it as a damn compliment that bitch is so bored with her life and herself, can't stop. But it's not just one, it's like a bunch of them. It's so creepy. I'm marrying a tree and know everything that is said in all your lives. Exactly. That's exactly right, Shannon. That's what I was saying originally. That's exactly what I was saying originally. Wendy was bragging to MFW that she exposed you as a liar who was shady, and now you are losing money. She said your Patreon is bleeding money. In other words, you are losing patrons. That couldn't be further from the truth. But because I have it hidden, they don't know that. And that's exactly why I had it hidden. Seriously, can't go into anybody's chat without somebody. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Sweet Purple. Side of their face. It's exactly right. And now they got him whiskeys, and he gave them exactly what they wanted. See ya. Can't go in his chat anymore. How sure are you that they haven't infiltrated Patreon? But I'm not losing people, so I know they haven't because I'm not losing anything. But I have it hidden. I've gained, let me look. I think I gained 5 patrons this month. Wrong thing. Uh-oh. Hang on. Yeah. Am I doing as perfect as I was in May? No. Am I doing better than any of them? Yes. Am I still rising? Yes. Am I still adding patrons? Yes. Oh, I went offline? I'm sorry. Nothing happened with Whiskey. But he allows these people in his chat, and I don't want to be there. Yes, she did, Julie. She definitely did. Me and Whiskey are fine. Me and Whiskey will always be fine. I mean, we just happen to be good friends. But as far as his lives go, yeah, not happening. Um, he is a sweetheart. He's my friend. They feel important to his crap. They're united. But the thing is, too, here's the thing, too. Someone pointed this out to me earlier, and they're right. MGL, they were all about her. They were all about ripping us apart. When they succeeded with that, they were all up in our chats for like a month. And then every single one of them unsubbed, wanted no part of it because their goal was complete. They're going to do the exact same thing here. As soon as they get what they want, which they're never going to get, but as soon as they think they're going to get what they want, like if me and Whiskey had a big fight, never spoke again, and went our separate ways, they would all unsub him. And that's how sick they are. Jodes, I agree with that. That's what they do to people's channels. I agree with you. Amber Sue, I absolutely agree with you. And there's nothing you could do, though. I mean, it is what it is. But what makes their opinions more important than others? Nothing. That's what's so unbelievable. Their opinion is not more important, but they think it is. They want it to be more important, but it's not. It's very true. Very, very true. And don't get me wrong, I adore Whiskey. I just won't go to his channel to watch him on a live because I know what's going to happen. So better for him as my friend not to go. Because I do respect him as my friend. Oh, it's destructive. It's destructive for me. It's not destructive to other people. Hey, lovable rogue. Hey, Jilly. What's happening? Any word on Vinny? And there are so many working in the background doing the dirty work for D&D. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Amber Sue. 100%. I totally agree with you. You should be able to go into his chat. For me, it is. It wouldn't be for you, Shannon. It is for me. And not that there's anything wrong with it. I just don't want to be around those people. If I wanted to be around those people, I'd go to fucking all these other chats that they're in. I don't want to be around them. They're fucking assholes. You did say to everyone last night, don't talk about Laura in my chat. She's my good friend. I know. Exactly. Nothing new. But that's the thing, Val. He shouldn't even have to say it. Everyone knows that we're good friends. He shouldn't even have to say it. I know, Julie. And that's what I'm saying. He is my good friend. And that won't change. But they all fucking blame me for shit that I didn't do. And it puts them in a hard position, and it wasn't fair. And somebody fucking was doing their dirty work and blamed me for it. Real deal Holyfield, I never blocked his fucking friends. Ever. I blocked one person and he knew I blocked him. So you're wrong. I don't block his fucking friends. I'm a creator. I know what it's like. You have to trust your mods. And you know what? He knew I didn't do it. So don't fucking come in here and accuse me of this shit. He knew who did it, and it wasn't me. I didn't fucking block 180. I don't give a fuck about 180. And 180's not his friend, so it really doesn't fucking matter. The singer Yolan from Die Antwood. I don't even know who that is. Because, you know, let me say something too. People have a fucked up idea of what a friend is in some of these communities. And I'm not saying that about him. I'm saying that in general. Like, people just really have fucked up about what a friend is. A friend doesn't threaten somebody else's friends. Like, just fucked up. She did offer to make him curtains. So did Tawanda. I know, right, Shannon? And he shouldn't respond. Because that's what I'm saying. They think they're going to get to him. They're not going to get to him. He's a smart dude. They're not going to get to him. Love Tawanda. Gotta love Tawanda. I am new to the whole true crime community. It seems like everyone fights lie. We don't really. We really don't. You just gotta stay. Because what other people say is true crime, it's not. They're not true crime. They're a fucking joke. Or they will only Chris Watts. And that's it. Speaking of, while I have 111 people in here and I got 10 minutes left because I really need to go to bed, even though I'm like wide awake. But I had to get this off my chest. Thank you, Blink. I'm going to have more of those. So Gray Hughes wrote me an email today. And I was talking about this on You Now before. So Gray had sent me an email. Now, as some of you guys know, me and Gray have like this $100 bet. And I'm going to win this because it has to do with the Patrick Frazee case. But the fact that he wrote me an email about it saying, you know, here, this supports you for your $100. And I started to laugh and I wrote him back and said, this must have killed you to write this to me. So, of course, he covered it up, though. But it was really funny. You're right. You have to understand there's a lot of women that want whiskey. Okay, he's trying. He can have them. They can have them. I tell him that all the time. Please, take them. Have them. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not his girlfriend. You know, he lives 2,500 miles away from me. If they want him, he can have them. I mean, it doesn't matter if they want him. It's a matter of who he wants. If he doesn't want them, leave him alone. And I know people have a hard time understanding that he actually likes me. They can't get that through their head. So they're like, it's like a musician. They're like throwing themselves at him. Well, that's kind of a turnoff to anybody. Like, just saying. But they're not making me jealous. They're making themselves look like assholes. Oh, absolutely, Julie. And I agree with that. And he knows that. He knows it's jealousy. He knows, because, I mean, at the end of the day, he doesn't want to talk to them. He talks to me. They can't handle that. They just want to freak out. That's exactly right. That's exactly right, Jill. That's my point. They do look desperate. They can't handle the fact that he chooses to speak to me. That's the way it is. Get the fuck over it. You're not going to change that. Nobody's going to change that. I just want to point out, it's been great not seeing or hearing anything about Big Juicy. Although, I did go on her site today, and that's how I found out about you now, which I happen to really like. And it's just they just make themselves look like fucking assholes. Yeah, we don't do Chris Watts at all. Chris Watts is lame. Lame. And to be honest with you, Jill, the amount that him and I fight and we're still friends says a lot. That's what men call their farts. Big Juicy. Oh my God. Cinnamon, that was gross. So I guess I like totally kick smoking. Because it's been, what, 10 days? 9 days? 10 days? Today's Thursday, yeah. So it's been like 10 days. Sage's arm is good. It hurts. I shouldn't say it's good. It still hurts her. And Jill, you want to know something? That's the other thing too, though. Is that for all the shit that he has heard about me, all the lies he's heard about me, all the bullshit that everybody tried to put on me, all the blocking that I got the blame for, all of it. When are they going to realize that no matter what they do, him and I are still going to be great friends? We still talk. We still are, nothing's changed between us other than keeping things private and not making it on lives or anything. So when are they going to realize, just shut the fuck up and move on? You're not going to break up this friendship. You've tried everything. When are they going to realize it? That's what I don't get. Oh, Salty Dog is Jill. Creators can see who blocks. Yes, they can, Janelle. I know, Steph, and I'm not really coughing. And I agree with you. I lay down, and I'm not wheezing. I'm not coughing. I do feel better. I'm not going to lie. My ankles aren't as swollen. Except today. Today I puffed out like Puff Daddy. No, it's Salty Dog. She accidentally changed her name and can't change it back for 90 days. I was very much into the Delphi case. I live somewhere in Indiana. Yeah, I'm not, I just never followed the case. I don't even know what the case is about, to be honest with you. I knew Gray was covering it. I knew she was covering it. Thank you, Cinnamon. I've been vaping a lot, but it's still better. I'll tell you, though, I'm not going to lie. For fucking quitting twice after smoking for, like, zillions of years, to be able to just quit twice, I mean, granted, I have the vape, but I'm pretty proud of myself. I didn't think I'd be able to do it. I think I've gained some weight, though. I really do. I had a Salty Dog once, grapefruit juice and vodka. There used to be a club named the Salty Dog I used to work at in Queens, Bayside. Laura did Making a Murder in other cases. She got lots of videos. Oh, yeah, I have tons of videos. Never hear bad things. About me? Or about not smoking? Honestly, just as good if you don't inhale it. Alright, let's try it. How do you not inhale it? Kind of have to inhale it. I don't know how not to inhale it. Trying not to inhale is going to make me choke. I know he does, Salty Dog. Better to gain weight than be... No, it's not better to gain weight. You are automatically inhaling it. That's what I'm saying. I can't do it without inhaling it. But that's what I'm saying, Jill. I know he does. And that's why I don't get why they just don't fucking give up already. They've tried everything. Nothing's going to work. Just don't inhale so deep. That's because when I want a cigarette, I inhale deep. I go deep. It's like hitting the bong. I don't smoke pot, though. Kind of like hitting a meth pipe. No. It's like when you have a cigar. I never inhale smoking a cigar. That I don't do. But the thing is, when you don't inhale a lot, you don't get a lot of smoke. I always envy people that smokes. I did too. I did. Until I got my Invisaligns, and I can't smoke. Too. That's what I keep saying. Why am I buffering? Probably because it's time for bed. I don't know why it's... Is it cloudy to you guys? Do I look like foggy? Because it's foggy to me on the screen. Oh, there I am. They did a poll of hundreds of women asking them if they had a choice to lose a limb or gain 60 pounds. Majority said lose a limb is better. I can't disagree. I never really had a lot of smoke. And my ex, Angelo, had like tons of smoke. And I always envied it. I was like, I want smoke like that. I never blow smoke out of my nose. Gross. I have. Oh, that looks weird. I just looked at it on camera. It looks weird. But that was the thing with vaping. I always wanted to blow rings because it was one of those things you do with cigarettes. You blow rings. The things you do with vapes. So getting a bigger cloud without deep inhale. But I deep inhale the same way the whole time. All the time. I see what you're saying. I gain weight because I could use my limbs to lose the weight. Good point. Yeah, but you know what it is? Once you hit over 40, it's very hard to lose weight. Plus, I have some with my thyroid, so it's hard. But, I mean, obviously it can be done. But it's just hard. You're going to pass out? Nah. I'm going to pass out because I need to go to bed. Thank God it's Thursday. So true about losing weight, I know. It's horrible. Horrible. Alright. So I'm going to cut this because I really need to go to bed. At some point. 3:30. Just know I like you, Laura. Thank you. Jill, you might be the only one of his friends that like me. Besides, I think Sean likes me. I use a bunch of different flavors, but my favorite is the one I'm using now, which I'm almost out of, which is that. That's my favorite. Red apple. Because most of his friends hate me, Jill, so I appreciate that. Or they listen to all the bullshit. So, whatever. And one thing I could say, at least he knows me for me and who I am, and that's why he likes me. Unlike these fucking fake ass people that just believe what anyone tells them. So, alright. So I am outie. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it here. I enjoyed being in here on other channel. Forgot the name. True Crime Network. Which I should get back tomorrow. Whiskey thinks I'll get it back tomorrow. From when I told him I originally lost it. So it's either tomorrow or Friday. But let me give you guys the link for you now. Make sure you sign up because it's really a lot of fun. Like, I'm not joking. I don't care what anyone says. We actually had a lot of fun. Hold on, I'm getting you guys a link. Alright, here's the link. Oh, I meant I forgot you now. Oh, Julie! Okay, I gotcha. It took me a minute. Strike is gone. Well, it's not gone yet. It takes 10 to 15 days. She hit me on the 8th. I was approved, I think, 3 days later. So, it should be any day. Can you straight? Yes, you can. The problem is I did it earlier and it was so, what you call it? It kept buffering on YouTube. It was so weird. It was really weird. But you could play music. It's kind of like a mature version of D-Live. Like, I happen to really like it. And people, like, you know, scroll around and... But I am going to stream more both because this way at least people know where to find me. I got to figure out how to use OBS with it. It says there's a way, but my OBS doesn't show that you can. I'm telling you, I think it's your upload speed. But why? It works fine here. Oh, my upload speed on my computer? My upload speed is fine. Let me do a test. Google Fiber speed test. My download speed is 275. My upload speed is 39.3. It's not my internet. Although I paid for 6, so I don't know why I'm getting half of that. But 39 megabytes per second on the upload is fine. So it's definitely not my internet. The only problem with streaming them both, I don't have TV. I don't use cable. But I don't really have a problem with my internet at all. Fios, I work with Fios every day. It sucks. Sucks. I am Julie Fit. Yes, I know. Julie, I just realized that when you said that. So, alright. I do have to go to bed, though. Fios is calling me at 8 a.m. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. But definitely sign up for Sign up for You Now. It's like I said, you guys are gonna like it. It's a great alternative to YouTube. It really is, and it's fun, and it's what's the word I'm looking for? There's no lag on it. There's no. It's really it's a good alternative. But I have to get to like 80 before I can even make any money on it. I'm only at like 19, but I just started today. So if I keep at this pace, then I should be able to be a partner shortly, within like a couple weeks. Make sure you sign up. Hey, Catalina. It's very user friendly. I agree. So yeah, you have to be, you can cuss all you want. But I played music. You can play music. It's kind of like D Live, but it's a much more mature version, I guess you could say. And you can add people. It's so easy to add people. The only thing that sucks is there's no reruns. Like if you miss it, you're missing it. There's nothing else. Like they don't. Once you end a stream, that's it. That stream is gone. And I can have up to 3 people in there, and you just slide them over. And then depending on like if you donate or not, you get medals. But what I've been doing is all Patreons get badges, and then they color in blue. And it's a lot of fun. It's pretty cool. You will get notifications. People got notifications. I was playing Halsey all night. She's on my brain today. So, alright. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to do the radio show at 1:30. And then we'll take it from there. Yes, you do get free points. Like every day you get free points, free stuff to do. So, but I happen to like it. But everyone's saying there's like pedophiles on there, so obviously I wouldn't have my kids on there. But I mean, fuck, there's pedophiles everywhere. So, alright, so I'm glad I got that off my chest though. I needed to get it off my chest. And hopefully MFW will reach out to me tomorrow. If anybody's friends with her, just tell her to contact me. Because I really want to speak to her so she can hear my side. And that's it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. For everybody that's in Australia where it's like, normal time. Have a wonderful night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.